Today we are unpacking some stuff from Japan, CDs and some Switch games and some Wii games and some vinyls. We were live on TikTok earlier undoing the figures. This is what we got. This is Nagi, Lloyd, Misan, Sanji, cute little penguin, Lloyd, Snail, Lloyd, Sorrow, Usopp, Cup Noodle, George, and Pikachu. So these are the CDs that we have to unbox. I don't know if anyone will join this stream, but thought I would give it a shot. Hey, we have one person. Welcome aboard. So these are the CDs we are unboxing. They are from Japan. And they are the Switch games and stuff that we will be unboxing soon. Six people! There you go! Look at this! This is more people than we had on TikTok Live. Hey! Hello to Barking Dog Entertainment and Mummy Plum. So we were live on 10. I'll just do a quick recap of that. So we had Nagi from Blue Lock, Lloyd from Spike's Family, Misan from The Girl with the Glasses, Sanji, Little Penguin from Spike's Family, Lloyd from Spike's Family, Snail from One Piece, Lloyd from Spike's Family, and then Zoro and Usopp from One Piece, Cup Noodle, Car, Curious George, and our Pikachu car. Sup, up in Nimbus in the room. No, I am not a card reader. I am a human being. Hi to Hilda. If I say your names wrong, I violently apologize. I feel like we haven't done. So I thought I would stream the rest of unboxings and the gaming unboxings and see how it goes. Yes, it was buffering. The internet in Australia is very bad. But yes, this is our little haul of CDs. And yeah. And if it goes well, there's more stuff to unbox if people are interested. There is so much stuff. But we'll see how this goes. The first CD that we're going to unbox is from an anime and manga series called The Girl I Like Forgot Her Glasses. It unfortunately did get a little bit chipped in our travel, but that's okay. Yes, shout out from Adelaide, Australia. Yes, Australia represents, right? The buffering is bad. I don't understand. That is the CD. A little bit of the plastic has just fallen off. So I might have to replace the case on that. Oh, but look at the inside. Look at that. That is a funky little... Ooh! And it even has... Oh, it even has some little Japanese manga inside. That is really cute. That is really sweet. Look at that. So that is our first. That's a little bit of plastic that fell. Our second one is One Piece from the movie film Red. Let's open it up. So that's the front. That is the back. Hello, how are we? That is the inside. Oh, look, it's Sam. Hello, chaps. And then it has all the lyrics. Properly. Oh no. The rain has stopped, has it? Finally. The rain has gone. And then we got this one. This is from Taiko no Tatsujin, which is a rhythm game. And this is hopefully the soundtrack. Oh, extra plastic. Yes, double tap to punch a like, guys. We are so close to 500. We're like 18 people away. There's a very exciting 500 special planned. It's ready to go. There's a video already uploaded, ready to be seen. So hit that like button, hit the follow, show some love. I also have uploaded the figure unboxing from TikTok that happened earlier this evening. This is Taiko no Tatsujin rhythm game, which you'll see more of very soon. There's the little drum. And there's also a bunch of food reviews if you like food. Who doesn't like food? I don't know, some people might not. But there's a whole bunch of food reviews. I reviewed like most of the drinks from vending machines for like 22 to 23 days every single day. So check them out. This is a little booklet. Which is super cute. Yes, Japan hype, let's go. Who's been to Japan? Tap that button if you've been to Japan. Next up is Curious George. He's a fun little monkey, what's not to love? Let's undo this. Really? Upper Nimbus went to Japan as well. Crazy. I hear a lot of people are going to Japan this time of year. So that's the inside. That must be the creator, I would assume. And that is the inside. Look at that, he's playing the accordion now. A monkey of many talents. There's just so many good songs on the Curious George shows. There's so many. It's so good. If you happen to miss out on the figures, yes, Curious George love. These are the figures. They are the figures that I got. I'll be uploading pictures of everything I got in other future videos and community posts. So make sure you stay tuned for that, because there is a lot of stuff. Yes, I think you did have a friend who recently went to Japan. The penguin looks amazing. It is so soft and fluffy. It even looks like it's got a little bit of snow on it. Like, I should have got more of these. These are like honestly the best. Okay, now this Ed Sheeran CD is from his Plus album. It is a Japan release. We did not get this in Australia. It is an exclusive. This was the original picture I think he was originally going to put out, and it has his cat on the back because you know he loves cats. So I had to pick this up because it's not only an exclusive, but it's like a rare exclusive that we just don't have here. Yes, Blue Lock. That is Blue Lock. That is Nagi. He is one of the main characters in Blue Lock. There is going to be big things happening to him in very, very soon seasons. If you know, you know. Yes, who doesn't love Curious George? Who doesn't love that curious little monkey? So this is the Ed Sheeran CD. Let's open it up. Demon Slayer, hey? I'll have to check that out. And that is the, oh, an exclusive little pull-out book. Oh, and even some of the lyrics are in English. That is always a plus, literally. So that's a little song lyric book. I wonder what this is. Oh, this is also a lyric book, all in English. And there's a massive thank you list. And he dedicates this one to his manager, to his record label. So that's an exclusive Japan Ed Sheeran CD that we never got here in Australia. Following up on Ed Sheeran, there is another Ed Sheeran CD. This is Ed Sheeran live at Bedford. This CD was part of his earlier collabs. The Collab 5 project that never got released ever. It never got physically released ever. And then eventually it was like a 5-part EP. Eventually one of the CDs got released in Australia, but this was another part of the EP. One of the other CDs in the 5-part series that never got released till now. So this is Ed Sheeran live at Bedford. That was nice and easy plastic to open. There's so much plastic, it's not funny. So that is the CD. There is another layer of plastic. The poor turtles. The CD came from Tower Records, one of their record stores over there. Original Edo. And doesn't have a pull-out slip for the songs, but there you go. Original Edo. Okay, now we're down to the last CD in the series. Don't be too sad because there's so much more to unbox. If you want to see more, let me know. There's so much more to unbox. So this is the Boshi the Rock CD. This is from her newest movie. And I really love the artwork on this. Because I love Boshi the Rock. I love like any anime that has to do with music. This also came from Tower Records. Shout out Tower Records. This little bit that comes off. I don't know if this is meant to stay on there or not. I don't know. It's coming off. Whoa. Things just flying out. So that is the inside. And this is the lyrics. Boshi the Rock is an amazing anime series. It really is. This little like sad girl like just comes out of her shell to make musical wonders. And it even has like the little like film director's cut piece, which is cool. Oh, and it actually has like the date that it was made. That could be a sticker, possibly. So like added bonuses in every little nook and cranny. So that's the CDs. We're now going on to Switch games. We did get one cassette. And that is also a Boshi the Rock cassette. This actually has a funny story because I was at work one day and we got this anime magazine in. And it actually had the CD in the book. And I was going to order it online. But we found this in Japan, and I was like, yep, I'm just gonna get it. Because I love cassettes. Any form of like physical media is amazing. Thanks to our good friend who pointed this out. Because I would have never thought we would have physically got this. I know, amazing pickup so far. And there's so much more to come if you guys stay tuned. We have so much more merch to unbox. We could be here all night, honestly. There's so much more to unbox and discover. If you want to stay, we can really have some fun. So that is the cover. That is the back. And that is the cassette. Look at that little beauty. It's got 8 songs on it. Because the music from Boschi the Rock was amazing. Yes, I do actually have a cassette player. And I have like a quite a good collection of cassettes that I actually really like. So that's that. Okay, we're going on to Switch games now. I didn't get too many Switch games, but I just got the games that I really wanted and that Australia would never get. Starting with Omori. This game it's a very sad game, but this was supposed to come to Australia like years ago. I had a physical pre-order down for this and it got cancelled. It has been sitting in my online waiting list for so long. So this was the game this was like the main reason, like this was the main game I wanted to get from Japan. And this is what I got. I found it and I've already opened it. So there's no plastic to that. But that's what the front looks like. That's what the back looks like. And it even comes with like this personal little guide. And I assume it's like a little help sheet. I don't know, I'm not too good with Japanese, but that's what I feel like it is. And it even comes with this little sticker set. Obviously the game cartridge is missing because it's in my Switch. Because I just had to start that as soon as possible. I've heard it is like Earthbound 4. I've heard that. Next up on the list is Taiko no Tatsujin, but not the like it's a different flavor of Taiko no Tatsujin, because there's been many games in this series, so I got the other version of it. So let's unbox this one. I believe this could possibly be the OG version. Yes, what is not to love? Drums with smiley faces. I'm a musician. I play drums. I play guitar. So this is perfect. Like, let's open this up. This is the front. This is the back. And that is the inside. Nice. Following up with smiley faces is like one of my favorite smiley face games. I don't know if anyone knows this game. My favorite smiley face games. Any guesses? Any guesses? Any guesses? Okay, no one's guessing. Okay, this is Squeaker. This is a game about fruit, and it's like Tetris for fruit, and it does not have a physical release. It doesn't until we enter the stores of Japan, and it has a physical release of Squeaker. You knew I had to get that, even though I have the online version. Physical is always better. Always better. And it's a special edition, so maybe it is, there's something inside it. if we can get this bad boy open. If we can get this open. Why are the smiley faces so hard to open? I don't get it. Some big camera tape. That is aesthetic. Ah, we got it. The struggle is real sometimes. So that's it, Squeaker. And inside is the cartridge. But talking about Squeaker, there is something else I have to show you. Let me go to my bag of tricks. Well, there was something else I was going to show, but this is one of the actual Squeaker characters. This is one of the Squeaker characters. We won it from one of the lotteries, and there was some other things we won, but I can't find that right now, but we'll find it in a sec. Yes, we did go to Nintendo World, and Donkey Kong was awesome, but the ride was not functional. So that was very sad. Following up from Squeaker, we have an actual exclusive that's never had a physical, and that is Coffee Talk 2. There was Coffee Talk 1 that was only on the eShop, but Coffee Talk 2 was coming. But it was an exclusive to Japan. So this is Coffee Talk 2, Episode 2, Hibiscus and Butterflies. If you don't know Coffee Talk, it is like a visual novel about coffee. You make coffee, you talk to really strange and wonderful people. And that's Coffee Talk 2. Guaranteed only in Japan. And that is the inside. I'm gonna have a look for that one item. I'll be back. have no idea where that other item went. Oh well. We also have the squeaker towel. This was like a purely impulsive item that we just brought because why not? It's a squeaker towel. So I don't know where the little cards went, but they should be somewhere. And yeah. Don't know where they functionally ended up, but we'll get on to our we only have one Wii game. And that also is Taiko no Tatsujin. If you see there's a theme going on, it will continue. So we got Taiko no Tatsujin on the Wii, because I also have a Wii plus a Switch. Yes, you do need Coffee Talk. It is only available on the eShop. It never got a physical release unless you go back to Japan and get number 2. Why are these so hard to open? 4 people? We're almost at the 30-minute mark. So, Taiko no Tatsujin on the Wii. Let's open it up. Oh, look at that. It comes with an instruction manual. Always good. And a whole bunch of other, looks like precautions. And then how to actually set up a drum. Well, that's interesting, because we don't have a drum. Or do we? I truly do not know how you ended up with a bracelet. I also got a bracelet from Nintendo World. Okay, so that cuts off the CD, cassette, and Wii/gaming percent of the evening. But there is so much more to open. If people would like to stay around and see more. Would you like to see more? That is the question. Yes, you are keen to see more. Okay, well, since we're talking about Nintendo World, I will show you what we got from Nintendo World and USC, Universal. Well, there is always catch up. This video will be available forever. So, feel free to get some sleep. Sleep is key to life. Sleep is important. So we'll see you tomorrow, Sam. Okay, on to vinyls. Okay, vinyls were a very risque move to bring back to Australia, but these were exclusive things we had to bring back. Starting with, we got 2 vinyls. We got this One Direction Made in the AM vinyl, and we got this One Direction 4 vinyl. So, starting with the One Direction made in the AM vinyl. Yes, good night, Sam. Sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. Side, the first side, the back side, and this is the vinyl. I did do an unboxing, which I will upload very soon. And this, the other side. And to me, these are just exclusives. Like, you're not easily finding One Direction stuff anymore. So I feel like they are pretty much a rarity at this point. But they are something that I would want to get my hands on. Oh, actually, Sam left, but if he sees this was from Nintendo World. It's what you get when you walk into Nintendo World. It's the power-up band. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like slapped against an arm. I went for OG Mario. Because really, what is Nintendo without Mario? And then basically you go around the park and you go boop, boop, boop. And it helps you get into one of the other rides, which seems pretty fun, but the line was pretty long. It took quite a while to go and boop all the cubes, all the squares. So I did not boop all of the squares because it was going to take way too long. The lines were pretty horrendous. I will say that right now. Anyway, back to vinyls. I got the 4 vinyl. Was that the one I just showed you? Maybe. I truly don't know. I don't think it was. The lines are pretty bad. There's pretty much lineups for everything. Like bathrooms, to wash your hands, food, trains, everything. And this one comes with like an exclusive message, which I just really appreciate. That's just amazing. So that is the vinyls I got. They survived pretty well through the flight back. So I'm pretty thankful for that. I'm really thankful to find One Direction stuff still, as it has been a while, and a lot has happened in the One Direction front. And I would honestly love to get the rest of the songs on vinyl as well. That would be amazing. So if you're gonna get vinyl in Japan or any other place, I would definitely recommend putting it in a carry-on and really partying the shit out of those bags. Okay. So this is where we get to all the other random stuff I purchased. I got a Steins Gate acrylic stand. This is one of the underrated Steins Gate characters called Darrow. Some people don't really like him. I think he's pretty cool. We'll set this up because, as I said, all this stuff is getting unboxed. If it doesn't get unboxed today in front of the camera, it's just going to get unboxed at another time. So why not unbox it now for you lovely people? And he should just push into there somehow. It seems kind of wobbly. but I don't want to push too hard. Oh, there you go. Need some brutal force. There you go. That is Darrow. Okay, I'll see you in a sec. Nimbus is taking a 5 minutes. Well, we'll continue with the rest of the people. That was my Nintendo World bag with Mario on it. There was, I got some, I got a shirt from Nintendo World and some underpants. I know that seems weird, but I think clothing is a really good souvenir. I'm sure not everyone would agree with me on that, but it's always something you're gonna wear, and I think it's really like a good thing to continue having. Like, so this is all my other like sort of miscellaneous stuff I got from the trip. Still not too sure where those squeaker cards went. Truly not too sure. So, we actually have one more figure I didn't unbox on the live. It is a little Anya. I didn't think I got any Anyas, I just got Lloyd's, but I indeed got an Anya. Let's unbox this. The plastic is getting quite large. I have a little basket for the plastic, and I've been keeping the boxes. But, yes. So there's the little Anya, and there's the little chain. I will tell you these chains are visibly unreliable. I had a little smiley face plushie that I lost somewhere in Mount Fuji, because these chains are just horrible. They're just horrible. But there is Anya in all of her little glory. That's her school uniform. So we will add her to the pile. Okay, so on to miscellaneous stuff. Welcome back up in Nimbus. So I got a little samurai sword. This is for my brother. We won a little penguin from one of the gotcha machines. We also won a little Curious George with some apples. I got this from one of the shrines. We'll have to put this all back in the bag or it's just gonna get too messy. Got a little Sanji with the Tokyo Skytree behind him. I got Lloyd, which is also one of these acrylic stands. The plastic on this. Who would like to see the plastic pile? Is anyone keen in the plastic pile? So that is Lloyd. The plastic pile is quite deep. I've never seen so much plastic in my life. It's unnecessary and it kills turtles. Okay, on to acrylic stands. So if you know me, you know that I love this show called Dr. Stone. And we didn't see a lot of Dr. Stone stuff, but one of my friends pointed it out and there was a collection. So we've got Senku, we have Squeaker, and she's got the watermelon just like the game. We have Chrome. Chrome is just like an unhidden gem. And then we got Kinko, Kino and Gino, the blonde is the best. Like, he's just an undivided, sweet figure. So let's open these up, because we were going to open these anyway. There's still so much to open, but it's still early days. It's only a mere 10 o'clock. So I'm not too sure how these figures actually work. Do they come? Okay, they must come out of their statue. So I assume that is just waste. I assume. And then that's the first one. It kind of wobbles. I don't know if it's meant to wobble. Okay, so it kind of just sits in there. Okay. Next is Chrome. It kind of seems like a waste to just throw that all away. Is that how it's meant to be? I don't know. I'm not in one of these stand people. Can't say I've got these stands before, but this must be the way. This one kind of got his name on it though, so seems wasteful. That one much better. Just stay straight in. Chrome. Thank you to these 3 people who have been loyal this whole time. This is much more bigger viewership than on TikTok. So we need to grow this channel into something amazing. Squeaker. Dr. Stone is amazing. I'm up to season 4. If anyone is watching, big things have just happened. I'm about 5 episodes away from the ending. Squeaker. Or Suka. And then obviously, what is Dr. Stone without Senku, the mastermind himself? The plastic is just getting out of hand at this point. I do not understand. And that is Senku with our soda. I've never actually seen him in these clothes, any like sort of dressed up clothes. I've only ever seen him in his lab coat, so that is a bit of a strange one, but hey ho. Next up we have this Isika Blue Lock badge. So that is it in all of its glory. We also have this cat from a game called Strays. We also got from a gotcha machine. We have this Japanese souvenir magnet that I really wanted to get. It's a magnet so it can go right on the fridge. Always remind us of our Japan-ness when we go to the fridge. another memento from the Tokyo Skytree. Yeah, Blue Lock is another amazing show. I'll tell you my thoughts of merchness in a sec. That's that one. So my plan for merch was just to get the one Omori Switch game, and the series I really wanted to get was obviously Blue Lock. I wanted a Sanji from One Piece, Spy X Family, Nagatoro, which we didn't see anything from, and there's another show called Honey Lemon Soda, which we saw some things of, which you will see in the future. But I was very surprised to see Misan with the girl from the glasses. I was very surprised to see all these little cars that I collected. See anything from Skynsgate, which Skynsgate had quite a lot of collection. This next one, Upper Nimbus will love. Shout out to Upper Nimbus. If you haven't already, check out that boy's channel. It is going wild. The plastic is growing as fast as Upper Nimbus's channel is. Okay, so next up we have some Xenoblade stuff. This kid loves Xenoblade so badly. And I do as well, not as deeply as Upper Nimbus, but like I care for some of the characters. But this one character. His name is Taion. If I butchered that, I'm sorry. This is another acrylic stand. I put the sign back to front. I will assume it goes like that. He is from Xenoblade. Oh, Xenoblade 3 specifically. I see from the packaging on the ground. Taion. He is just like a super cutie in the Xenoblade world. So I had to get him. Even though I've never played Xenoblade 3, but I have started playing Xenoblade 1. And then another one of my favorite characters, not only exclusive to 3, but is also in 1, maybe even 2, I'm not sure, is the Nepons. We might need to get a bag for all this plastic. I didn't think we would end up with this much plastic. So, these are the Nepons. This is Ricky, and I'm going to butcher that last name. I'm going to butcher that name. Mania? Forgive me later, it's okay. I love the Nopons, they're just cute. They have smiley faces. You know I'm a sucker for smiley faces. I was surprised there wasn't the leader, Ricky, but anyway, it's cute, right? Nepons. I'm getting quite a little collection here. That was one of the temples. I think that one was from Kyoto. Okay, so now we're going into plushie land. These are, I'll put some of these back in the bag. Oh, I'll leave the stands out, but the others can go back in the bag. Okay, so we're gonna go through plushies. So from the Pokemon Centers, I got a little Pikachu. Obviously, I love Pikachu. Hence the hat. Curious George. Hello. Pokemon bag from the Pokemon Center. A little Pikachu. I spent extra just to get the Pikachu bag. I just had to. And then we got this little penguin from one of the aquariums. Oh, Osaka Aquarium. It says it on the tag. And I got this nose pass from my dad. And then we got this little, cute little duck from the Noodle Museum. And then we got this big ass penguin. This penguin actually has a story. It's got like a little big camera sticker in its head. This penguin has a story. This penguin I got because one of our friends was looking for a bed sheet and I saw the toy section and I was like, let's go get a penguin. I got this little coin purse. This was kind of the design of the one I lost in Mount Fuji. And we thought it was the same, but it was a coin purse, which is kind of handy because there's a lot of coin in Japan. What else? The slime. These are from Dragon Quest. If you know, you know. They're cute and they have smiley faces. What is not to love? Elmo. At Universal, there was obviously a kids section, and I love Elmo, so I had to get Elmo. And then, last but not least, there was a Squirtle. Also had the really bad chain, fell from my bag a couple of times. Never trust these chains. Little Squirtle, also from a Pokemon Center. And then, this one is just so cute. This is from Osaka. And this was one of the little worms that just pops out of the ground. He's so mysterious, but I just love him. So that is my plushies. There's actually a few more to go. There is also this little sleeping Pikachu and the official mascot from Fujio. And we also got this little dude, which I haven't put in the photos yet, but we'll get there. These are the little gotchas that you get out of the machine. Mostly they're 100 yen, so they're pretty reasonable. But they're really hard to undo. And it's just this little crazy-eyed little thingamago. Look at it, so crazy. Okay, on to boxed items, okay? let's go to boxed items. There were some Pikachu tissues. I Love Osaka poster. That came from the popcorn place at Osaka where we got some popcorn, which was great. I thought I was going to sneeze, I obviously didn't. Okay. Let's go, fam. Let's go. I hope you people are liking this stream. If you aren't, I'm very deeply sorry. Okay, this is Tears of the Kingdom. This is the Addison pole. If you play Tears of the Kingdom, you will know. He stands there and he holds up this pole. I am a massive Addison fan. I think that is an admirable trait, just to stand there and hold up a pole. And you like never see any merch from him. So we just had to. So there you go. That is the pole. Surprise, surprise, it doesn't stand up. Should we be surprised by that? They really should have put in a little Addison figure to hold it up. So that's that. Onto this Pokemon toy. This has a story to tell. So we met these beautiful people at this restaurant that we went to pretty regularly. And at the end of our stay, it was our last day, and they saw that we liked Pokemon. They saw like I had a Pokemon hat, and they gave us all Pokemon toys to keep. They had so much Pokemon stuff. They were such lovely people. And we went for breakfast there like most days. It was such a cute little cafe. Their prices were good. Their customer service was amazing. And they gave us Pokemon toys. Like, what's really not to love? They were absolutely that level of beautiful people, as much as you would like in this world. So this is the little Pokemon figure. It's a bear. It's cutesy. Like, what is not to love? It is absolutely beautiful. It came from beautiful people. And yes, okay. So the next item is from Osaka Castle. And it is our little keyring. And it jingles. Like, what is not to love? I'm going to keep that in this packaging because I don't want to forget that it's Osaka Castle. I hope everyone is loving this stream and they are enjoying the pickups that we got from Japan. And then next on this list is Tears of the Kingdom. It is the Master Sword. Like, it is the sword of all swords. It's necessary. It was a necessary thing. Oh. It has a little thing to undo on the back. I assume that's how you undo it. Maybe not. The Master Sword needs more mastering. Okay. We'll leave that one for a rainy day. Okay, on to books. I got 2 books. This is one of my favorite mangas. It is The Girl with the Glasses. I was very surprised to find this here. And This is number 1. They also had the very new chapter of chapter 12 that we do not have yet out here, but obviously it would have been in Japanese and I would have had to translate every single page, which is kind of a pain. So I got number 1 just as a souvenir because this is one of my favorite manga anime of all time, and that's what it looks like in Japanese. If you've ever read this series or seen this series, it is mainly, it had a season of anime, but mainly is manga. And then I did get one risque book. It is Zoro and Sanji. If you know, you know. I think they work well together. But going on for more boxed items, we have this Lawson's umbrella. Always kept us dry. We have this fan that always kept me nice and cool in all those hot stores we went into. But we have remainers left. I am not too sure where that other item went, but hey ho. So at this little store we went to, it was called Jonathan's. They had this little robot, and we got 2 of the gotcha robots. And then one day, I found the full robot. It is called Bellabot, and it is like officially a Japanese robot, which is so cool that we have now the full collection. We got cup noodle magnets, which is cool. We got this from the Pokemon Center. I got this. It says shampoo, but it could be like a hand liquid, hand wash bottle from the Pokemon Centers. So let's open that up. So that's that. That's going to look so funky in the bathroom. That is super cool. At this point, we're going through every item. But before we get to the last 3 items that are very similar, we should go through some shirts. So I got a few shirts, and I also, as I said, I got some underwear from the Nintendo Land, and I got some Mount Fuji pants as well. I know you think it's strange, but you can really never do without more pants. I also got this shirt from Nintendo World. I love the tie-dye aspect of it. And then engraved it has Super Nintendo World on the back. I also found this Coke shirt for my brother. If you love Coke, let me know. I found this Uniqlo shirt. I just really like the blue of it. It's really good for some park runs in the future when I'm trying to get fit from all that food I ate in Japan. Why actually in Universal, some of my friends went to go on this ride that I didn't want to go on, and I actually saw a Karumi concert, so I managed to get the shirt. It was actually a really cool concert for free, which I did not expect to see at Universal. And then one of the nerd places we went was called Super Potato, and it's just a fun-loving potato in the air, like what's not to love. So they are my shirts. There is quite a pile of shirts. There's actually 2 more shirts. There is also, let's just move this chair out of the way. There is also this Skynsgate shirt. I really just love the pattern on this shirt. And it was the last one, which is like, that's a win-win. It is an extra large, so it is gigantic on me. But hi, hey ho. And of course, I couldn't go to Japan without getting a Bocce the Rock shirt. I just love the character face on this. It is so amazing. Okay. So we are down to our last couple of items before this stream will abruptly end. These are our final items that we have left. And we still have people in the stream. Are you enjoying the stream so far? Are we enjoying this stream? I ideally hope so. We have 3 items left. Well, there's only 3 items left. Can you hold on a little bit further? There is 3 items left. They are the most exciting items that we purchased this whole damn trip. Starting off with the Taiko no Tatsujin Light. We are opening this up. I can't tell you if we're going to find batteries for this thing, because you know how hard it is to find batteries in a suburban home. But I will show pictures in my community post. Keep updating on that. This is the drum. Look at it. Look at that in all of its glory. Let's appreciate some bubble wrap. The little instructions even come with a little face. We'll put some batteries in that later and we will chuck that up on our community post, because that is amazing. Yeah, we'll chuck some batteries in that later. And we will, should we just do it now? Let's find some batteries. Let's go. Let's find some batteries. But honestly, if people have to go, you can catch up on this video later, a later date. I wish you good night and good luck for tomorrow. If people are going back to work, they're going back to Monday work. Oh, I wasn't sure that was gonna work. Maybe not. Maybe these batteries are dead. That's kind of sad. Let's find fresh batteries. Hopefully this will work and their batteries aren't just all duds at this point. Okay, they're all just duds at this point. Well, I'll keep you posted in the community post while I throw out some batteries. And that is what it looks like. And on to our other items. So following up that, we have the Taiko no Tatsujin speaker. Yes, I am actually a musician. There's also might be batteries, or it can be cabled. Oh no, that is an audio jack. So that is the Taiko no Tatsujin speaker. I'm not going to connect it up right now to probably disturb the stream. Our favorite music is One Direction, 5 Seconds of Summer, Ed Sheeran. They are my favorites at this point in time. I also play guitar, drums, and do vocals, and I write my own tunes. But this, okay, so before I actually start unboxing this is probably my favorite purchase that I found. So as you know, I like rhythm games. So this is the Taiko no Tatsujin drum. I didn't think we were ever going to see one of these, because these are not available in Australia. These are rare like hen's teeth. But in Japan, we found one at a Big Camera. Shout out Big Camera, if you know, you know. And this is the drum. This is the holy grail of like all my purchases, basically. So that is the drum. That is the controllers. There is so much plastic and cables everywhere. I will assume that's some sort of stand. Yes, I think that's some sort of stand. Obviously, all these instructions are in Japanese, which makes it very interesting. I feel like it'll be pretty simple though. Or maybe not. I suppose I'll just have to read the instructions to find out how to assemble this boy. One does look smaller than the other though. I assume these will just go on the back. Anyway, we'll set this up at a later date. There'll be I'm sure there'll be a community post. But anyway, that is the drum. These are the sticks. These are the sticks. So we'll have fun with that. And that is everything from the Japan haul. Feel free to check out the figures that I did up on TikTok earlier today. They are also going to be, they're uploaded to the stream. The unboxing will be uploaded to the stream. Obviously, this live stream will be uploaded as well. And for anyone who's here, do you still want to see the plastics? Would you like to see the haul of plastics and rubbish that there is? Yes? I'm going to take that as a yes. So this is currently what it looks like. These are all of the figures and the merch. And this is the plastics. We started with a little tiny container. It has gone onto the floor, and they are the boxes. So this is the end of the stream. I suppose if anyone has any questions, feel free to put them in the comments. Anything you want to know, put it in the comments now. So we will be wrapping up this stream pretty soon, as it is approaching nearly 11 o'clock at night on a Sunday, and most people have work tomorrow or school. No questions? Nothing? Okay, well then stay tuned for more pictures. I'll be uploading pictures. If you follow me on social media, there'll be like a breakdown of every single thing I purchased. Stay tuned to see the speaker, to see the light, to see the drum. I have some footage of me playing arcade games in Japan. If people want to see that's gonna happen. There's some more food reviews on their way. There's a whole bunch of stuff happening. So make sure you follow, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you guys later. Now, how do we end this stream?